here today, but also I brought a book, which Dave Durden, his wife, he made this for us, and I'm going to read a little bit from it later. As said, I'm a business major. I was a 2012 Olympian representing Denmark, and I was a senior last year's team. Before I start, I just want to find out that the food was great, and we should do this more often. The crowd showing up 5 minutes early, it seems that we all enjoy it. Anyhow, I have the honor of sharing my team's story, but also thanking you. In March, Dave selected 18 men from possible 22, so we had to cut it down to 4 guys. Dave picked what he thought would be the best selection to represent Cal. What happened was the year before, we had just come off a national title, won the NCW, but in doing that, we lost almost half of our team. We lost Nathan Adrian, who was our Olympic golden boy. So then our time comes, and as a senior, you sit back and you think, well, that kind of sucks. Like, what do we do now as a senior class? How do we show leadership, and how do we move our program forward, and how do we keep moving our legacy forward? And if anything, can we win, or can we get top 3, or what can we do when we lose so many guys? So you stand there and you look for answers, and sometimes you find them. I'm going to read some of the answers that commentators they had for us before we began the meet. So this is commentators, swim experts, people who supposedly know all about swimming. And they said something like, Cal will be in great battle for 5th or 6th place. Cal just lost 2 minute scores from last year to contend. Texas is a clear pick. So you go into it and you think, all right, nobody believes in us, but we know that we do. And if there's one thing I've learned from being at Cal Berkeley for 4 years, it is that no matter how hard a test or a midterm or a final, a practice on a November morning, or an interview might be, we do not give up. We research, we plan, and we execute. But more importantly, what we did last year was we really came together as a team. We went up there, and I saw green and skinny freshmen. You know how they look. But despite that, they stepped up on the blocks, and they were like just becoming roaring bears. I saw our relays from outside lanes just made magic, even though they were really supposed to be there. And in the end, we left with a trophy for the 2nd time in a row. And you step back and you think, okay, we brought this trophy back for our university and for you guys, but how does something like that happen? How can a team that's been such a major underdog go in and win? And I thought a lot about this. And there's always a portion of luck, but I think a more important aspect is the people you work with, which is probably the biggest factor. Some of those people are our coaches, Dave Durden, Greg Meehan, North Thornton, Nick Folker, who kicks our ass regularly. The trainers who patch you up when you're done. But it's much, much broader than that. What I think made us have a successful meet again and be able to win was because we have this kind of excellent foundation for success that you guys have established and provide us every day. It's a foundation that we're able to use and go out and win championships on it. But the thing is, it's about more than winning a championships. It's about creating memories, and I'm never gonna forget that meet or other meets or my 4 years at Cal, and that's because of you guys. And it's about struggles. As a business major and a student here and a foreign student, I've had my fair share of hardships, and I'm never gonna forget that. I'm never gonna forget the help that you guys gave us, and we really needed it. And also, it's about just becoming a better person. And I know I actually don't know most of you. Actually, I only know a few. But the people that I do know, and the rest of you, I'm sure you on a daily basis do everything you can to ensure that we do our best. I know that helped me. So I want to say thank you for that. on behalf of the men's swim team and the rest of the student athletes, I just want to take a step back and say that everything you do for us give us more than championships or hard practices or winning medals at dual meets. It gives us memories, it gives us help to face hardships, and it enables us to become better people. And despite I don't know all of you, I do know that you help us. And for that, I want to say thank you. Because the thing is, together we win championships, and together we endure, we innovate, and we become a better university and a better program over time. So, without further ado, I want to thank you for your innovation, thank you for your commitment, and I want to thank you for giving me the best lives of my life. Thank you, and go Bears.